Hi, I'm Francesca with Social Global Grind, and
I'm Lola with Social Global Grind.
Great, and we're here to show you that all things that wrong in tech when you're actually recording a podcast do happen, like now. Should be sharing my screen, but instead, this display is acting like a second screen. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. We're just gonna roll into it.
It's Monday.
It's a hard Monday. God, it's a hard Monday. Okay. So, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, because one of our favorite things to do is like when we meet up, we just literally do do the face. We look at each other going, when we walk in, because something's happened on either Social Global Grind or not Social Global Grind, pop culture, and or something that we found out on TikTok, and we're just like, okay, we need to talk about it, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my goodness, I can't even get this to close on my side. I'm kind of glad that you can't see the side of it, because it's the same. It's a different shit show on a different channel.
And can I just say as well, it's like, it literally just goes to show how much importance there is on social media. The simple fact that one little action on social media has so many meanings. If you archive a picture, if you delete a picture, if you put up a picture, it can all be taken in such different ways.
Oh, absolutely.
And was it over the weekend or over the past week? A specific network decided to start following a specific individual.
And I'm gonna show it on your end. I'm so sorry that you're seeing my folders on here, but I have got to show Lola what's going on. Okay, so I'm not sure if, and I'm gonna show you this too. Are you familiar who Bethany Frankel is on New York Housewives? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she, in my opinion, skinny girl. In my opinion, she has risen and fallen, and then risen again shortly with Nene Leakes.
Oh.
And then fallen again. And reason is because Bethany invited Nene Leakes to come on her show and talk about, on her podcast, and talk about the disparity and the shady shit that she's gone through with Bravo.
As if she cares.
As if she cares, right? So I'm just going, okay, I'm going to put myself and my thoughts on pause until I see all of this happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And see all of this unfolding. So then she gets on the show, they're talking very frank, and okay, so Bethany, I know in my head, is already like problematic. She says shit about Meghan Markle every 5 seconds. And it's absolutely deeply rooted on, I can't win on her team because she's black.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no way around it.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Every white woman has an upset sort of comment about her, and if you just go down and take all of the minutia out of it, it's because she's black.
And they can't relate.
And they can't relate, and they're very upset that she ended up with Prince. Because in all the fairy books...
Well, how should she? Why should she? And the funniest thing about Meghan Markle is Shorty's like a quarter black. She's like Mariah Black. Like, a lot of people did not know that Mariah Carey was black.
That's very true.
Some people don't even know that Beyonce's black. Until she came out with Black is King. And then they were like, oh, I think she might be ethnic.
You heard it here first. I'm not saying anything. I'm going to say, oh.
I said what I said.
I know you said what you said.
The great words of Nene. And I ain't changing it.
Oh. Okay, anyway. Well, not anyway. Yes, noted. Sitting up straight and taking notes. But to go back to Bethany giving her the platform that's going to be amazing. And Nene just spills, as you think you would in a white environment that you think you're safe in, goes ahead and talks about everything that has happened. She's also shared that she was most likely, she was most likely, I could go over here and maybe come over here, and she was most likely, I have to do this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having an ADHD moment. Okay. She was most likely, what's the thing, like boycotted or blacklisted, blackballed, to work on any other sort of network or anything else like that. She was a thriving actress before, and all of a sudden she can't work around because she has this grievance against Bravo. So we're seeing that happen. She speaks to it on her podcast.
Allegedly.
Ooh, I love it when you get legal. So yeah, so that's happening, and then at the end of it, cut to today or this week, she has deleted any sort of thing that she's been on Bethany Frankel's podcast, any pictures with her, anything.
Cleaned up that social media.
Cleaned it up.
Cleaned
She's
it.
no longer, just taken every mention off. And what's really been interesting is after BravoCon, I guess Bravo is now following Nene, and Nene is following Bravo. Oh my God, I want to know more.
I feel like I can't wait, and I think it's definitely simply because it is what it is. The fans want what they want. Let's be honest, Nene did not deserve the way that she went out. Did she play a part in it? 100%. But nobody would have really known the Real Housewives like that if it wasn't for like the gifts, the little clips, like all the sayings and everything that people still talk about today, that Nene literally came on the scene. She literally was that girl. She carried the network for a minute, and then it was like, okay, fine, she felt some type of way, she did some things, but she's had peers who've done worse, who are of a lighter hue, and they don't get half the persecution that Nene did.
The way she was erased.
Real talk. But I feel, I'm not gonna front, I feel like this is why it's always really important to be humble, and also like just stay, it's always good to keep yourself grounded with the OG or like, just don't forget where you came from, because she definitely is that girl, but I think she got too hyped too quickly. She could have played it well and played the longer game, but it is what it is. When you've got like a very hostile work situation and they're making money off you, and then you've got like, you know, the other franchises and they're getting paid X amount, but you're still out here not getting paid as much, it would be really frustrating. And at the end of the day, nobody would know what she was going through if she never spoke out about it.
And that's the thing also too with like that pay gap between women of color and white women, because is that we're not able to talk about what we make. We're not able to actually say, hey, this is part of my negotiation, I just want to be. Why does it upset people when you
because of that NDA?
Well, yes, that too, but I don't understand why. I do understand. Now I understand that the reason why they don't want us to share what we're getting paid is because so that we can't leverage it and make it equal. So there's like, that's the machine of like white supremacy happening in the background, where we just make sure that we don't talk to each other so that we don't get the equal pay.
I love the fact that Nene deleted her just like that, because Bethany would have done worse.
Oh, and then she did the whole Vanity Fair. That's the other thing. So I don't know what came first. Like, did the Vanity Fair article come out and really? And there's Bethany looking like the savior in the beginning, like, oh, I'm bringing all of these things to light, all the injustice sort of things that has happened to all of the Bravo people, and here are all of the stories, and I'm gonna be the front person for it, so I can tell you everything that has happened.
The Messiah.
Girl.
Like, she did not have one of the sweetest deals ever with Bravo.
It's just, it's like I just you know when you quietly look on the side going, okay, when is the other shoe gonna drop? What's going on?
I know, I'm so excited.
I would love to see her, like, all of the dreams that she wanted, because you could hear it on the yes, I'm listening to the podcast because I'm really curious on how somebody that is mediocre, because to quote Omarosa, the only thing Omarosa was right about, right?
Amen. And it did not last. She said you get rewarded for the most mediocre things. But then that's the thing, you're going to want to side with the oppressed just so you can also get clout from it. Which is why I'm glad that everything was deleted with the quickness. Because what? You were just looking for a come up, you were just looking for a topic, you just wanted to like be able to actually relate. But when you're actually in the situation yourself, you're doing the taking advantage of. But because now you've got this lady who's very big, she's got a platform, your show was popping off because of her legacy. Because then all of a sudden nobody had anything to watch. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go check this one out. Now you want to like side with her and sit down. How about when she was going through it?
I think also too, in the beginning for me is like I was so on her side and I wanted her to be successful and I wanted her to have everything she wanted, because what woman doesn't, right? And then it flipped really ugly. But the thing is that while we're waiting for that, I'm still waiting for her redemption. Like, okay, maybe she did something, maybe she's going to do something, but you just know it's all very
It's white feminism. There, I said it. I swear down, that's what it is.
You're not wrong.
And white feminism. Not all white women are guilty of this, but to an extent, it's essentially when it's all the feminist movements until all of a sudden, women of color are being abused, or like women that you don't even know, like not that you don't even know about. For example, like the whole Palestinian thing that's happening. Oh, all of a sudden you don't care about those women. All of a sudden it's like really uncomfortable, or I don't know enough about it. Oh, okay, cool, that's fine. But if it's something to do with you're front and center, and you expect all of us to be marching with you.
Performative.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's the part for me that's always kind of like, I'll just watch how this one goes, because unless it's going to benefit you, you don't want to be parts of it.
Yeah, and so I'm really interested to see where it's going to go. I hope you didn't wanting to listen to this like we knew everything, because we don't. We're like, we just want to know. We want to figure it out.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, we just want to find out what's going on with it, so that we can judge with you, and we can have some opinions.
Oh, opinions are coming. Oh gosh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Nene to post something or just say something.
There's so many headlines right now, like we're swimming in it. So hopefully this does come to the surface, and that we know more. But as of now, we don't. And
we're literally just going to be watching the Instagram pages like everybody else to see if they're going to give us any other crumbs, because that's literally that's an amazing crumb, is to think of the fact that literally just this network following her and her following them back. It's almost the same as like a contract being posted up.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, in this space, is the space crowded with Beverly Hills Housewives right now because it's airing, and that we're not going to see as much. Like everything I feel like is all calculated, and things are like released at a certain time so that we can't see it all unfold. And so I'm wondering, like right now, we should be doing Beverly Hills Housewives, because I'm still like, okay, I was not a fan of Sutton. In the beginning.
Are they calling her unhinged now? That's what they said.
I think she knows how to play to the camera, and I think that she's not dealing with Kyle anymore, which is so gorgeous, because
Kyle's husband ain't dealing with Kyle no more. Allegedly.
I see you.
We see each other.
There you go. But we're gonna end it here, because we will wax on poetically about other things that we don't know about either. But if you know, let us know, definitely. But the point is, because it's a social media podcast, is that all of this is happening on social media. News has been happening on social media for such a long time. So, and one of the things I always want to say this is that news making situations, also doing the PR, like, if something were to blow up, the PR is going to happen on social media. How do we deep dive into those things? And we will talk about those in a later date once we find out. But it's so interesting here in New Zealand that people still don't think that social media
is that impactful.
Or like it's formidable. Like it's it's nothing. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? You can grow a career and you can crash a career on social media for sure.
There can also be so much anticipation from literally just one action.
Yes.
Just one action alone, and it's like, oh, what's going on? And all of a sudden people are excited, people are intrigued, they're curious. It's all through social media.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to leave it there, and we will see you on the next podcast.